Hi everybody, and welcome to Jobs in Showbiz. My name is Olivia, and today we're here with Jeff Penttila. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How's your day going?
It's going well. It's the final day of shooting, so everyone's excited to be done. And
Those days, yeah, the anticipation, right?
yeah.
Awesome. So Jeff here is a DIT and a DMT, which is Data Management Technician and Data Imaging Technician. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So back in the day, there used to be 2 people for this job, but now there's just 1. Is that correct?
It depends where you go and depends on the nature of the job. Usually in Toronto, there's just 1.
Okay.
So it's the one person that handles all the data. So they're given all the footage. They back it up onto different drives and make sure the footage is all good. Like that would be all the camera footage and all the sound footage,
Okay.
and even stills sometimes. And then they start color correcting it, giving it a look that the cinematographer and the DIT come up with.
Yeah, because I was going to ask you what the differences between the 2 jobs are.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess data management is strictly ensuring the data's there. So you don't touch the image. You don't have any sort of creative role. It's just downloading footage and making sure it's all backed up, and then giving someone the drive at the end of the day. And then
So you have to know about all the technology updates.
yeah, technology updates. Sometimes files are corrupted, and it's happened quite a few times, and they have to reshoot the scene. So
Yikes,
instead of waiting till the next day and
Yeah.
finding out, if there's a data person on set, they can inform the
just
powers
help the
that.
process out.
Yeah.
And the DIT has to do with the imaging?
Yeah, basically the DIT's role is to take sort of the raw image. I don't know if you've ever seen like a raw photo where it looks washed out and milky and white.
Right.
To take that and start adding color into it with guidance from the cinematographer.
So you definitely cannot be colorblind for this job.
No, not at all. No.
Okay, so right now Jeff is going to show us his computers and show us a few examples. So let's go see.
All right, so basically the workflow is I'm given a card from the camera assistant, and I take the card and I put it into the card reader, and then I use special software. It's called checksum software. So it's making sure that all drives have the exact same data on it.
And this is from stuff, let's say, that they would shoot today or from yesterday?
Yeah, it's all basically the same.
The
same day of.
Okay.
So. And then after that, I go over to DaVinci Resolve, which is the color correcting program, and I bring the footage in here, and then I start color correcting it. So, right, I get it, and it looks kind of like that. That's the LUT that the camera, basically, the people see on set.
So it's really enhanced.
Yeah. Basically, my job is about following the guidance of the DOP with my own input, and ensuring that look is quality controlled throughout the duration of the shoot. Because sometimes if you're outside, it might get really sunny, and then the sun might go behind a cloud in the next shot.
Change,
yeah,
right?
so
I've had that happen in my own interviews. So.
Yeah, so we have to balance it out to make it sure it's sort of a seamless continuity between shots.
For sure. So Jeff, you've come a long way. You were an electric when you were starting out. Now you're in the camera union 667.
Mm-hmm.
And you've also taught at Lyft.
Yeah.
So what drew you into teaching?
Actually, a friend of mine, Rainey, who's also DIT, she asked if I could do it. So basically I went.
That's an awesome
and,
experience.
Yeah, it was great.
And it's a quick way to learn stuff too, right? When you're able to teach
yeah.
it.
When you teach it, you tend to learn a bit as well. So yeah.
I've taken a course at Lyft too, so I can definitely vouch for the school. What programs, or if somebody wants to get into being a DIT, DMT, where would you send them other than Lyft?
Well, I would say the best thing to do, there's plenty of resources online, and then get a fast computer.
Really fast computer.
Yeah, that can handle large video files. And then DaVinci Resolve is free online, the light version. I took some audio engineering courses, and that helped for sure. Just the complex workflows, the ins and outs into different machines, and setting up parameters right to get signals going, into the monitor, or into the computer, into the hard drive, etc., etc.
So just get familiar with everything, guys.
Yeah, pretty much.
And if there was another job you could do on set, what would it be and why?
it would probably be writer, director. I'd like to do it at a dramatic story level, where there's, you know, actors and sets and there's a script.
For sure.
Yeah, that would be my ultimate dream job.
Thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye-bye. Take care.